Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I'm your host, Alex, joined by Judge Jim, and Jury Skyrim.
Finally awake.
What's that character called?
No one knows. No one cares.
Yeah, this is the JARCast episode. I've literally got it written down in front of me.
I'm fine with that though. Can we call that episode Beep?
Yeah, the Beep episode.
Yeah.
Not a return of the what are they called, the broadcasts. Remember we had a series of those that time. That was
been a long time.
That was the classic Valerian episode was one of those.
Yeah, that was snuggly, cuddly, and
that was a golden one.
That was good.
Unfortunately, James has a fufu infection.
I also have a fufu infection, but
who doesn't?
Guess I'm just tougher. My fufu's been around the block.
This is one of those ones where maybe it can't be the Bleep episode because I've already decided the name.
Oh, okay.
Well, we can have a discussion about it first, though.
That's fine.
I wanted to call it Catalytic Field Builders.
Is that like a topic that's going to come up?
No.
Okay.
Do you not like it? Or something?
I mean, I feel like the name has to be kind of justified, right?
Well, now that I've said it, it technically is a topic, so.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, huh?
I could call it Spaniomi, if you'd prefer.
I like Spaniomi. Did you come up with that, or have you heard that?
I've never heard that before, but it seems like something that British people would say. You know?
Yeah. I don't know if Spaniomis are that popular, anywhere apart from Spain.
Well, yeah, because of course we have a Spanish auntie, so we've had a fair few Spaniomis in our time.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, they're yummy.
Yeah, they rock. I really rate a Spaniomi.
Some chorizo in there?
Yeah, chorizo. Potato in an omelette. Who would have thought that's fire?
It's incredibly fire and dense.
It is dense. I reckon it's a good protein mass cultivating meal.
True. Bit of cured meat in there.
Yeah. Sprinkle some chocolate protein powder in there. Bit of strawberries and cream protein powder. Let's go.
Well, there's plenty of catalytic field builders to discuss. First, before we get too deep into the show, I need to shout out the Jar Media patrons. I can't not do it now. Patrons that make the audio version of the show possible and get their names read out if they are Dibby tier or above.
Who the man?
Once a month. In the first or second week, usually, it's attached to this very episode, and there were some very funny names in there that made us giggle. And I feel really threatened by what is being reflected in the window right now.
It is frightening. It is October though.
It is October, so I'm feeling scared.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm frightened. Any other housekeeping things like that to shout out that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Sheesh.
We didn't, there's a little bit, the Jarlings have beef with me. That's one way to put it.
Yeah. The question is, do you deserve it? That's what we got the jury here for.
So, judge, jury, executioner.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe that makes more sense for Skyrim to be the executioner. That's like an execution scene, isn't it?
It is actually.
Yeah. So judge.
And he kind of looks like you.
I was going to say he kind of looks like James.
He's like James's face, but you're...
Well, there's his name, Roloff.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're finally awake.
The one voice actor in Skyrim.
I like that quality.
I think it's good.
I think that's really hilarious.
Yeah, I like it.
Man, bro. Anyway, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
the Jarlings are angry at me.
Yeah.
They're
Why?
really furious at me. Because it just so happens that the last couple episodes have been dense with me talking about the places I've travelled.
Yeah, because you've done like 3 years traveling in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I went to Canada, I went to Italy, I was in Sheffield this past weekend.
Which we're dedicating this whole episode
which I'm going to now talk about in detail for a full hour. But
what time of day did you leave for Sheffield?
Roger Crabbit left this. This wasn't even a YouTube comment. He went to the suggestion thread. He was so upset about this. What's the point in asking questions if Alex is just going to go on holiday somewhere and talk for an hour about how they use different coloured toilet paper and how they deep fry Mars bars?
No, we do that here in Scotland.
And the other one I saw in screenshot was from No Okra 4265, who was also in the suggestion thread. I'd like a cast where we talk about something other than Alex's holiday. That is all. Thank you.
Damn.
It's like, man, I don't think I've ever talked about a holiday on Jar before. And the one time it happens to roll up, and they're not having it. They're mad at me. Now I see comments like, because at the beginning of the last episode where you and James were talking about burgers with no honey mustard, I'm like setting something up in the foreground, and there's like a comment like, I was really excited when I saw Alex wasn't there.
Yeah, people are just being horrible to you. Okay, new rule. Ban them.
You know, we've been very lenient with the ban hammer. I don't think we've ever banned anyone.
We've never banned anyone.
Maybe we should just start flagrantly banning jarlings.
Yeah.
Because they be taking it places sometimes. Maybe we should have been banning left and right.
Yeah, I think we should. I mean, like, what's the point in, like, having a community if there isn't someone at the top who
can misuse their power and...
Yeah, and choose who is in the community, you know? Have everyone on eggshells, you know?
Yeah, because I've had this conversation with, like, other YouTubers before, and everyone's got, like, a different philosophy, whereas I'm still kind of a fan of, like, the mute, you know?
The mute?
If you mute someone, like on Twitter,
right, yeah.
They never know.
Mm-hmm.
So they could be saying, just wasting their time, and I don't have to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, a block is like a message, you know?
Yeah, it's like, you got to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I think some people chase the block.
Yeah.
You know? It's like I'm looking for that acknowledgement and knowing that I've affected them.
Yeah, Daddy Derek blocked me. I'm still blocked to this day. He's probably even blocked Jar.
What? What have I done to you? Huh?
Maybe you're the bridge that can bring us together.
Yeah, get him on the cast. You want to come a mile tea?
Yeah, that would be kind of a cool... I bet, actually, if we, like, contacted Daddy Derek and we're, like, sneaky enough about it, and we're like, do you want to come on this podcast and, you know, talk about your whatever project you're doing, Gun Safety for Women Part 2? Make sure there was...
fly out.
No, I wouldn't want to do it in person. I think he might hurt me.
You couldn't bring a woman with a gun into the country.
But yeah, oh man, there was more. This is the comment section now. Wyoming state official says Alex is the CEO going on holiday and making the entire cast about his holiday. 2 out of like 7 years of doing casts, and I don't think I've ever like...
We're nearly on like our 600th cast, and you've talked about holidays twice. Maybe one other time.
Very rarely. Very rarely, but
I mean the what they say goes, you know.
True. That's democracies.
We fall in line.
We bend over backwards.
We do. We truly do. My brain.
King Cundy said, cured meat, stogies, trip to Italy, Alex is soprano maxing. I did see a gabagool.
Is that a Sopranos thing?
Yeah, they were talking about gabagool.
Oh, I thought you sent that photo because it sounds funny.
Well, it does sound funny.
It sounds like a monster.
Yeah, like you're sat around the campfire. Let me tell you the story about the gabagool.
Oh my god.
Is it just because it has ghoul in it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Fallout Ghoul. It's the Bethesda episode. And the last one I want to talk about before we go into a little hilaire that I found. A bit of I guess constructive criticism from Jack3136.
I hate constructive.
I know, right? Why can't it just be mean so I can just hand wave it? I do not appreciate the AI generated thumbnail. Would it really be so difficult to commission something like that? Just gonna keep using something built off of other people's stolen art. I guess things aren't immoral when funny. Kind of.
Whoa. Damn.
But there was a reply that did kind of shut them down from No Arm, No Life 6665. I'll let you read it.
Yo. Eating a burger with no honey mustard. Damn.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Is AI like stealing art?
That's already over. Because the controversy was Microsoft released, I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest. Their DALL-E image generated AI thing. They released it to the public. You can like generate 25 images for free or something, like a day or whatever it is. And there were, for some reason, there was no like content filter or restriction on what you could generate. So like people, you can imagine what people were generating. I saw it was like Pixar's concentration camps and stuff like this, and it was like, oh my god, Twitter was like really entertaining for a couple of days.
Yeah, I bet.
While these were going around, like I can't show them on screen because they're just too edgy. It was like old school days. Like I guess I'll capture your reaction of like the kind of stuff.
Okay.
So a lot of like no, I think that's the last one. Save that one for James.
Yeah.
Oh no, and then I got a few Dobby ones in there. I might be able to show
Did
that.
you make that?
Yeah. I only generated a couple of things. All Dobby related.
Nice.
One of them was like Dobby infiltrating North Korea. I put in that one's pretty good. I'm not sure if I can show that one. But the one I can show is just I put Dobby in the Old West.
Yeah.
And then it creates like the coolest thing you've probably ever seen.
Yeah, I want to see that film.
Oh, we will in time. Yeah.
Yeah, when you can just like go on the Microsoft AI, make a movie where Dobby's in the Old West. You just get like an hour and a half film.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see anything you want.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, but I don't know if you saw last episode's thumbnail, but it's like
I didn't.
Because it was the Italy thing I was just saying about, like my trip to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, what would be a funny thumbnail to generate for this one? So I was like, Dobby eating a pizza in Napoli. I can show you there's the image.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So maybe, yeah.
I don't really see, like, does it rip off other artists? Like, what's this
Well,
person?
the only way AI works is by only knows what something is from analyzing many examples that it didn't make. Right? It's not like original. So how do you pass that?
Yeah. I mean, if it's Dobby, then I don't really feel like I don't feel any remorse for like Dobby imagery, you know?
We can't use Dobby anymore. I tried this morning.
Warner Bros.
I had a good Dobby idea.
Warner Bros would have locked Dobby down like immediately. Hey, your AI's making so many Dobbies. Like, that's a valuable IP.
But it wasn't even something that crazy. I think it was pizza related again. It was like Dobby dancing on a giant pizza or something. It was like, that's blocked, I'm afraid.
Oh. Unblock it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like one, I'd feel like an asshole for commissioning that from someone.
Yeah.
Two, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, you're right, but
there is something about the humor, like
it's also like a time thing, you know?
It does take a long time to generate.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that it doesn't take a long time to generate, you know?
Mm.
Like, to create a beautiful, artful, Dobby-eating pizza, that's like a time commitment, you know? And like, we often film on like a Saturday, and that needs to be up in 2 days.
That was the one I had to get together before going
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
for this wedding. Yeah,
So,
in Sheffield.
Any more excuses?
I've been whipping out a lot of excuses lately, so I should probably chill on that. But then, like, it's like, where does it end with that? Because, like, Starfield has procedural generation. That's technically...
Yeah, it's ripping off Minecraft.
Or, like, well, yeah, elements in that are, like, automated, I suppose. The Photoshop tool now allows you to extend images, and it works quite well. Does that count as... I don't know. We're in that awkward space where it's like a new emerging tech, I suppose.
Yeah. I think it's a bit of a stretch to call it plagiarism.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know.
But then I am spending a lot of time quote tweeting Kwebbelkop, who he did DM me actually today.
Hell yeah.
Because he like put out a tweet saying like, for anyone interested in my AI technology, just send me a DM, and for only $40 a month, you can you can get in on the craziness. So look, I'll show you what I sent him.
Get AI Quap on the cast.
I think like you don't have Twitter anymore, so you don't know the insanity that my my feed has become. Look, here we are. Do you want to read what I said and then what you said in response?
Please give me access to AI. I need it to help me. I'll pay whatever is necessary. Join the Discord and check out announcements. Legend.
So yeah, he sent me this invite to this Discord. I don't believe it was him though.
No. It'll be an AI. He'll have an AI replying to everyone.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was more surprised. Like, he's been replying to people and seeing all this stuff. He must have seen one of my, must be hundreds of quote tweets at this point. Because like you wouldn't have seen this rampage he's gone on.
Do you think he's muted you?
Well, you wouldn't have seen my message then, surely, if I was muted.
Oh, true.
But like, look, this is the kind of stuff.
What the hell? What?
So the one I'm showing Jim is it's a tweet from Kwebbelkop saying, "My AI grandpa and grandma are so proud of me." And there's my quote tweet.
What?
You'd probably like some of these, like
Yeah, the AI.
this or like this. Aviation
Shit,
Jim.
man.
That's right, because he pulled a prank. Look.
My one and only goal is to entertain as many people as possible, to share my joy with the world, and to form new friendships. I had a lot of fun, from playing with my best friends to meeting completely new strangers and having a blast. And all of this while playing video games every single day. This was an absolute dream of mine. I would have never imagined anything better than this, and I wouldn't trade this in for anything in the world. But even a dream.
Did you notice it? So he like pulled this prank where he was like announcing that he was stopping using Kwebbelkop AI, but then at the end of the video he's like, "Oh, this whole video was AI."
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, that's why it looks so frightening.
He was already a bit frightening, but that's adding something else. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, what's...
It's just weird because I was making like jokes like the Reapers have got him.
Yeah. Well, was he ever real?
Well, yeah, he was like the experiment. Yeah.
I think he's ahead of the curve.
You think he's kind of like he's Saren from Mass Effect 1?
Yeah. This is without a doubt like where we're going. You know?
Yeah, you can't stop it.
Like,
Absolutely not.
When the AI is so good that it can generate real life, you know, in a TikTok.
When we can have the Avengers assemble, but it's all Kwebbelkop and like Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. I'd watch that. They were fighting Lion Maker. Yeah, you can get fun with it.
Yeah, I mean, would you swipe off of that when watching it on TikTok? No.
No.
It'll be fire.
No, you're right. There is a special place for the memes. The SpongeBob voices singing songs.
Yeah, it's already like a thing. You know. Yeah, and I love it. I loved it. I don't watch it anymore.
Well, you're off Instagram as well now.
Yeah.
And you're standing firm.
For now. I mean, like, it's.
But what about YouTube Shorts?
Oh no, but that's different.
That's different.
It is different. YouTube Shorts are just the right-wing pipeline.
But they all do that.
Yeah, but in different ways. Instagram is my algorithm. Like, just went for like the whack stuff. Like
My Instagram's pretty good.
Well, yeah, yours is like pigs eating with cutlery. Mine was like relevant comedy, right?
Relevant comedy.
Yeah, and a lot of car crashes and stuff. It was. I think that was why I deleted it. Like, I was scrolling through and I just watched like another guy on a motorbike die, and I was like, you know what? I'm done for now. It's like meme, person being like attacked. meme, like wolf attack. Meme, guy dies on motorbike. Like, and I was like, nah.
That's fair enough. You don't really see that on YouTube Shorts.
Well, exactly. YouTube Shorts is like way more censored. YouTube Shorts has the like Reddit stories with a guy in Minecraft jumping, you know, on the blocks.
Yeah,
or like
that's right.
Like Ben Shapiro saying some ridiculous shit while the subway guy is running.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
So I'm cool with YouTube Shorts. It doesn't rot your brain as much as long as you're like resisting all of the.
You've got to sort of train it.
Propaganda.
You've got to train the algorithm. Like mine, whenever an orangutan or gorilla video comes up, I give it a like. So it's just gradually turning into almost pure gorilla videos.
No, I've been liking and I recommend everyone check out this. He's like a fitness guy.
Oh, the stretch guy.
No, not the stretch guy rocks. But this other guy who's like, his shorts just have like the chillest vibe. He's called Hybrid Calisthenics.
Okay.
And he's fire. I love that man.
Is he ripped?
He's just like normal. He's like a human. He's like really strong. He's doing like one-handed press-ups and stuff, and like doing like pull-ups with one arm and shit.
Wow.
Like in the videos. But he's like just talking to you calmly. It's not all this like Instagram like secretly firing so much testosterone into their veins before the video starts. Like
finally something normal.
Yeah, just like a normal guy. He's like drinking a tea. Like walking up a tree with the strength of his toes and stuff. You know, he's just an average guy.
Doesn't get more normal than that.
Yeah. Just like the rest of us.
Well, talking about the rest of us, I found something.
Dude, they really should have called the sequel to The Last of Us.
The Rest of Us.
Yeah, that would have been fire.
A couple more of us.
Yeah, some other ones.
Some other ones. That's the multiplayer spin-off. But I found this on r/Swindon, right?
Nice.
A bit of a thread going on. It's a dire place, r/Swindon. It's dire. It doesn't really get more dire.
Shocker. Wow.
But there's a few revelations in here, because like someone posted on there in earnest, what makes you proud to be Swindish? First off, no one says Swindish.
No one has ever said that.
So they invented a new term, but they also asked an impossible question.
Yeah.
What makes you proud to be Swindish? What are some of the things that make you the most proud to live in Swindon and be Swindish? What's the name of the post? And literally the top comment, the top upvoted reply is from, I won't say their names actually, they're not consenting to this. People at work say that weed here is quite reasonably priced compared to other areas. It has 3 replies. The first reply, right, people at work. Another one, when I lived in Swindon, it had the worst weed scene I've experienced before or since. And the other reply just said, it isn't.
Damn, there's real conflict in that alone.
So the next thread said, the M4.
Let's go road.
This guy said, we had Jungle Bungle. Even Francis Drake couldn't charter it, mate.
Jungle Bungle.
Did you know what that is?
I might have to Google Jungle Bungle.
Try and put Jungle Bungle Swindon and see what you can find.
What's he on about chartering Jungle Bungle?
Someone replied to it saying, damn, talk about memory unlocked. I hadn't thought about
Swindon.
Jungle Bungle in yonks.
It popped up immediately.
What is it?
Indoor play. It's like a soft play
like
area.
Boomerang. Yeah.
Oh, it must have been like huge. Like,
oh, I see. That's funny. That's some Swindon humour. Wow, okay. Okay, so sense of humour might be the answer.
Jungle Bungle looks fire.
But this person said, I've always known it as Swindonian. I'd say we used to be proud of our skilled and engineering sector, but that's slowly disappearing.
Disappearing?
Yeah.
It's been gone for 30 years, man.
This person said, I was born in Berkshire, but I feel welcome enough here to say, well, there's nothing pressingly wrong with it, and you wouldn't find anywhere else. Football team up and down as most of their League Two peers. Musicians are fairly happy. I like the travel links. Old Town real ale scene is more vibrant than anything I see in Reading these days, given how luxury apartment development has been steadily destroying that over the past 5 years. It's also peaceful, given its size. There's nutters everywhere, TBH. Bit of a contradictory last couple of sentences.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Swindon's a lot of things, but I don't think peaceful is the right word.
Yeah, but apparently it's actually like really safe there. Like you're really not that likely going to be hurt or killed.
Nice.
Well done, Swindon.
Yeah, other people saying they're upset about calling it, what do they say? Swindish.
Swindon, yeah. That is wrong. It sounds terrible.
Melt Apple says XTC. Because it's like the one band that's come out of Swindon.
Is that dan?
Yeah. Is it them? Was that? Let me go on Spotify and search XTC. I can't say I'm too familiar.
I might be totally
XTC.
wrong.
Oh no, it's Making Plans for Nigel. You know that song?
Maybe.
Making plans for Nigel.
What's that?
Come on, where's the bit where he says Nigel? Making plans for Nigel.
I was thinking of INXS, I guess.
Oh right, that's fair. That's fair.
Making plans for Nigel.
I heard a fact about that song where he came up in like a taxi cab.
Yeah.
And he was like, pull over. Just ran inside.
Ran to the nearest guitar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of fire.
After he said XTC, the industrial heritage, not that successive councils have ever cared about maintaining heritage buildings. In spite of it being a bit culturally dead, there are still pockets worth championing. In spite of the town centre being a disgrace, there's still a good little scene for pubs and food spots, mostly in Old Town, but Drink Valley at the bottom of town shows that the part can have nice things.
Well,
this person said the correct term is swine.
Nice.
What is Swindish? Kinda like Swedish, but worse. Nothing. I had no part to play in my birth location.
Hell yeah. That's an awesome comment. That's an awesome response.
This is one. I was born in Swindon, but if anyone asks, I flatly deny it. I think you mean Swindonian. I've never heard anyone call us Swindish before. And then the last one, the magic roundabout, of course. I love showing people that and seeing them so confused by it. Wow. That's dire. I'm gonna be real on that.
No, some of that's fire. Some of it's dire, some of it's fire.
Well, yeah, I guess they got Nigel.
They got Nigel, they got the guy that said it's peaceful but there's lots of nutters. I think that's a big positive. The industry.
The industry that no longer exists and is dissolved.
Yeah, but it was there once. You know? I think we're too hard on Swindon. You know, if it's gonna flourish, we need to encourage it.
We need to gentrify Swindon.
Yeah. We need like, I don't know.
We need Mr. Beast to go there and...
No, we need someone like Lil Pump. You know?
Well, I think, you know the Wood Kid. I'm pretty sure he went to school in Swindon.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why all his music is about like running away? Run, boy, run.
Swindon, those are coming for you. Yeah.
The Swedish are coming for you. Run, boy, run. Oh, man.
You're not a Wood Kid fan?
No. Yeah, he's fine. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, I suppose because we didn't do questions last episode, we should just rattle off questions until we get too sore. You know what I'm saying?
Too pained?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to leave your own questions first to answer, that sounds pained.
Yeah, it is. I got so much shit on my lungs.
Your foo-foo infected.
Yeah, my foo-foo's inflamed. My inflamed foo-foo.
Dobby's gynecologist. God damn it. But if you want to leave questions for us to answer in future episodes, head over to the suggestion thread over at r/JARmedia.
Or FNAF.
Can't do that no more.
What?
It's gone.
Oh yeah.
It's been gentrified by r/Five Nights at Freddy's. It's been absorbed. They didn't want these splinter groups to become too powerful and rise up and take over, which is very unfortunate. And I'm still
imagine
not
the
quite
power we would have had if FNAF absorbed Five Nights at Freddy's.
The chaos that
the
would have
movie comes out.
Ooh.
Dude, it was such an excellent chess play that Scott Cawthorne just got the knight in there right at the last minute.
He was playing that 4D chess this whole time.
Yeah, he was like 30 moves ahead. I was only 29. No.
Right, Dinner Dog can get us started here. What's your guys' opinions on generational divisions, i.e. Gen Z versus Millennial, Boomer versus everyone else?
Jesus.
There was a little argument about this in the group chat the other day.
Was there?
Yeah. There was.
I don't remember.
James was saying something like millennials are cringier than Gen Z, is what he was trying to say. To which I just replied with a gif of like a Zoomer with a backpack on doing the Fortnite dance or whatever.
You mean what I do all the time?
Yeah. I know you like I know you like asking for V-Bucks for your birthday. Or I guess Robux or whatever it's called.
Robux, V-Bucks.
Yeah, but I think the answer
same
is
to me.
I think the actual answer is most people are cringy.
Yeah, I don't think generation matters. I don't think generation matters anywhere. Like truly, you can be poor and boomer, you can be rich and boomer, you can be poor and millennial, you can be rich and millennial, you can be a good boomer, you can be a bad boomer, you can be a good millennial, you can be a bad millennial.
Good boomer, bad boomer.
Bad boomer.
Bad
boomer.
Bad boomer, share some of that wealth.
Yeah, it's just another way to like just get a group of people together and be like, well, I don't have to think about those as individual humans. They're that group.
And then you like just break it down further and further. Oh, they listen to blank. They listen to XTC or whatever.
Yeah.
They're called Nigel.
Yeah.
Nah.
What boomer name?
I bet he's making plans.
I bet he owns 9 houses. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care even. And like what? I mean, what? The thing is as well. Do you know how much money like millennials are due to make?
No.
It's like 20% of all of the money in the world.
But my thing is that I don't even really relate to millennials because I'm like pretty much on the border.
Yeah. As am I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I'm 94. I think the cutoff is 95, 96.
I think the cutoff is 97. Or maybe the end of 96.
But it stretches millennials like... It stretches to like 82 or something.
Right, yeah.
But I feel like I relate to someone born the year you were born much more than someone who was born in 85.
Yeah.
You know?
And the generation thing doesn't really work. And it's like, well, what do you mean?
It's like a broad brush.
It's way too broad because it kind of depends on the state of like where you're living and how that changes compared to like the same generation in a different country, culture, and like their evolution. Totally different to whatever's going on around us.
There are interesting things happening in terms of like the differences between generations. Like a new one I've been hearing is that apparently like general like ICT literacy is actually getting worse now because everything is designed like on iPads and phones.
Yeah.
That are much easier to use than the way tech was in the early 2000s, where we picked up, I guess, these odd skills and things and know how to. Apparently, like Zoomers, is it Zoomers now? Like the youngest, whatever they are. They are apparently like really bad at Googling because they just search everything on TikTok. Like any query they have, they'll look for it in TikTok form. The answer.
That's really dumb. That's stupid.
So,
yeah, there are significant differences like that. Like the latest generation being talked about is the generation that won't know a world that didn't have social media.
Yeah.
So like that those kind of differences are like valid.
Yeah.
But
whereas we must have been one of the last kind of groups to at least remember a time pre.
Yeah, like a significant time of our lives.
It looked like it just wasn't a factor at play, like in primary school.
Yeah. I mean, even for me in secondary school, like I didn't use it, and early days I wasn't interested.
And even when I was, it was restricted to like, it was like Facebook, and it was a way for people to organize to do things in real life normally.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like flipped now. Like apparently that's part of why places like, I say places, like games, like Fortnite, like Roblox are so popular is because they are playgrounds. Like there's just where kids hang out, basically. It's just like a social space. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Just like this one from r/Jar Media, it says, in the spirit of Drake's newest album release, can you each name one Drake song that you actually think is good or enjoy? He had another lyric in this new album that's kind of like the weird lesbian line he's got.
Yeah.
This one is like, something like, oh, I might be bi because you're like one of the boys. It's like, Drake, do you just want to like admit something?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I've kind of come around on Drake recently as a person.
Yeah. What did you learn? Did you watch his documentary?
No, I've just seen more. He has a document. Does he have a documentary?
Who doesn't?
Yeah, true. It's just like seeing clips and stuff of him. Like he's so lame.
Yeah.
And it's like come full circle where like before he was sort of on the cusp. You know, he was trying to be cool and stuff. Now he's just out there, like he's lame as hell. Like, have you seen that clip of him walking into, like he's like heading on stage? Sorry, my mouth keeps doing this thing, and it's really me off. He walks into this room looking all tough and shit, and he steps in through this like hallway, and he goes, "Ooh, it's cold." It's like, Drake, you goofy.
Well, I guess that's what started those memes where it's like,
yeah, Drake the type of to
yeah, Drake the type of guy to sleep like.
yeah, because he is.
Yeah. I wonder if like because it does come across, at least at some point in his tenure, it did come across like he's trying to avoid that kind of thing.
Yeah, when it was like him leaning with the giant coat, he was trying really hard to look cool.
There's always that image that goes around of like a guy that looks just like Drake, like sucking a dick.
Yeah. I mean, it probably is him.
But do you like? Have you ever liked one? I don't mind that one that goes. I'm gonna have to find it because I can't remember what it's called.
What that means.
It's called like grapefruit or something. Oh, this new album's got a song called "Slime You Out."
Okay.
I think it might have been on Scorpion.
Scorpion's pretty funny.
No, it's not on Scorpion. It's got a song called Final Fantasy on there. Okay.
I'm upset.
50,000. Maybe it might be a bit on More Life. I'm thinking of. God, where is it?
His albums are really long.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah.
Oh,
Passion.
Yeah.
It's actually alright, that song, I reckon. It's fine. Even his voice is fine on it. Like, I think that this one works. Like, I've listened to this a few times.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Where do you stand on Hotline Bling?
I like the version that's remixed with the Wii shop theme.
Fire.
Genuinely awesome. I don't know if I'd listen to it otherwise. One Dance? What? I need a one dance, I've got a Hennessy in my hand.
Like
Controller.
I hate Controller.
Mm-hmm.
Controller sucks.
I like the album cover though. It's really funny. It's like giant sat on.
Yeah. Is it the needle?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I think some of his most well-known songs are okay because what's the one not God's Plan. I think it's the same album as God's Plan, but it was like the other big song from that album.
The
What
one where
was
he's
it?
like giving money.
No, that's God's Plan. It might be Scorpion.
Scorpion's got I'm
Plan.
Upset on it.
Yeah, I'm Upset rocks.
I'm upset in
That's
my
it.
feelings.
Yeah, in my feelings. Again, it's that thing. I used to. Very few songs get me in this state where I'm listening to it, and I'm like, I don't like this, but I want
have
to
to
listen to it.
Yeah.
I really want to hear it,
Yeah.
and then it goes through this whole journey in your mind where it's like this sucks and is lame, and it's you go through like the irony phase. Now I'm just listening to it because like
Yeah.
goofy.
I kind of segment it into, I call it Mars bar music, where like I'm acknowledging that it's like a quick dirty hit, you know, and I'm getting no nutrition from this, but you know what, it's still kind of yummy.
yeah. You're killing yourself by doing it, but
Yeah.
but damn if it's not.
But goddamn,
enjoyable.
is that an easy dopamine hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the best rap song ever made is No Room in Hell.
How does that go?
From Dead Island Riptide.
Oh.
It's got the menu music from the first game, like, as the beat. Dude, it's so fire. It's like, that was a song where, yeah, like Sam B's on it and Chamillionaire. Do you remember Chamillionaire?
Wow. I don't remember, because I remember the other one. The other Dead Island song. I was just
pales
still,
in comparison.
I was so just soured by the weird tonal rug pull.
You go from the trailer to like the first scene in the game. Yeah. It's weird, man.
SFST Fish has been asking this one for a while, so I'm going to tickle their tummy so they can stop. Would you like any member of JAR if they were a worm? But they phrased it differently on another episode. It was like, oh, it was someone else. I thought it was the same person.
Oh.
But someone else asked on a previous one, Rip Flood asked, question for Alex, would you still love Jim if he was a worm? Ridiculous question.
Well, that's the classic, like, girlfriend question.
Really?
Yeah, where the
I've not heard that
the
one.
girlfriend is like,
Would you love me if I was a worm?
would you love me if I was a worm? Would you love me if I was a filthy sewer rat? Would you love me if I was a like piece of seaweed you never
like you
saw?
even more.
Yeah. You really are a sewer rat. Yeah, and it's just one of those questions where like the answer is yes. You have to say yes.
Yeah, well, I'd have caveats like, are you like the worm from Labyrinth? Where it's got like a little face and it's
Ooh,
like,
it's a bit of a scary one. Oh no, that's a funny worm.
yeah,
That's the one thing in that movie that isn't frightening.
yeah. And the whole plot happens because of that worm.
Yeah.
Could have avoided
that
the whole
worm
movie.
was the inciting incident. But yeah,
If you could like animorph into a worm.
is that the question? If I think I would definitely like you less if you could morph into a worm.
You know I'd abuse that.
Yeah. But any serious discussion comes up, worm.
Yeah.
Just go worm mode.
Don't go worm on me. But then what if you got into like a really sick situation with that, like where your significant other's like, can you go worm?
Ugh.
They like prefer you when you're worm.
Oh my god.
Can you go worm? I want to put you in my pocket. I want to put you in my foo-foo. I've had enough. of being worm.
I don't want to be worm anymore. Enough of the worm.
And then, yeah, when you're the worm and you've got that little voice. Would you like me if I was a human?
I just hate questions like that. It's like,
I was much more anti-hypothetical a few years ago. I'm starting to see the value of hypothetical.
no, I like hypothetical, but when it's just, would you like me if I was a thing that you wouldn't like?
But I actually
like-
like worms. I'm that guy that saves
No, but-
worms.
Sure, you save worms, but like, do you actively like an individual worm?
Yeah, I put them in my compost.
So you remember each individual,
Yeah, I give them. I take a picture of them.
categorize them, put them in a folder.
I saved a bumblebee yesterday.
I saved a frog from Billy while you were on holiday.
Oh, she goes for frogs. No.
She was coming in, and on the way, because there's been frogs abound. I think it's another like pestilence, like god thing. He's like, you created TikTok, take the frogs. I've seen so many frogs lately.
I love them.
Yeah, I love frogs. And it was this little diddy frog, and Billy was coming in, and it hopped to get away. And then she was like, and locked onto the frog. So then I grabbed her.
Not the frog.
No, I didn't.
I realised that because I have a strip of my garden that I leave wild. And around the side of the garage, there's like this zone I've created where it's like just piles of like cardboard. And I went round there the other day and was like just curious because it's been there for like months now. This like pile of cardboard and bits.
I'd be too scared to go over there.
I went over there and started lifting up layers. Oh my god, there's life in there abound.
Really?
I saw like 5 frogs in there.
Really?
Yeah, they're just chilling in there because it's all moist.
Yeah,
because it's been raining. It's just like, yeah, they're loving it in there. Hopefully some slow worms show up. Yeah.
Wow. Life be crazy like that though.
Life be moist.
Life needs moist.
Well, I'm sure Pink Floyd Addict 42 needs moist. With this question here. Hey Jar, here's a question my friends and I have been wondering for a while. How many bears would it take to win in a fight against the entire US military? Conditions. The battle takes place in a completely open field with no features, and the military has every single soldier and piece of equipment in their arsenal. So how many bears would it take? I think like they might wind up into an issue where they have such like advanced technology, you know, all these advanced scanning systems and like all this surveillance stuff that when it comes down to it, not useful against bears, really. If a horde of bears is coming, sure, maybe if you get like it once you run out of like mines and like, you know. Claymores.
No, but the entire military.
Yeah, the entire industrial complex.
Yeah, but like in an open field, what does that even look like? How big is this field?
This is like cartoonish, like
it would have
Star
to be
Wars war, where like it's like
like
it's like
two massive
Renaissance
sides.
wars or whatever, where it's
well,
like
then you'd need just the most ridiculous number of bears. You'd need enough bears for the US to actually run out of resources.
well, like, shall I see how many people are in the US military right now? How many soldiers? So right now, as of 2022, there are 1.4 million active military personnel. So let's say, what, 100 bears for each person?
More.
Really?
Yeah,
because like, they won't all be soldiers,
all
will they?
equipment, all the whole military, not just the army. We're talking the Air Force, the Navy.
Right. Well, the Navy wouldn't be useful if it's in an open field.
No, but the American Navy is the second largest air force on the planet.
Yeah, I didn't think about the airs.
Yeah, so they've got like their Air Force and their Navy. Sorry, I'm all bugged up. Is
Chopper
like
gunners.
full of planes. They're getting kill streaks. The more bears they kill, the more chopper gunners, the more AC-130s. You know.
So basically, you'd have to have enough cannon fodder to run
drain every bullet and all the fuel from every.
That'd be tens of millions of bears, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, because plus, like, are we taking into account like missiles?
Yeah, of course.
Because like, what are those missile launcher thingies? Like, there's 6 missiles or whatever that fires. That's like 1,000 bears. Like 6 missiles. Like,
Okay, so let's say
I'm gonna say like
50 million bears.
like 5 billion bears.
That's
Honestly.
too many. It doesn't need to be that many.
Well, like,
Because all those bears need to do is get close quarters. CQC.
no, but is that last guy gonna press the button?
Press the button to do what? Nuke?
Yeah.
Drop a nuke on the bears?
Or are we not like considering?
I feel like
That
that's just
level.
unfair.
Yeah.
Because that would take them out as well.
True. Maybe that's the amount of bears they need then. Just enough to make them think that we've lost. And then press the button.
See, that's a good hypothetical.
Yeah. Yeah, not the worm. How many worms would it take?
Well, the worms, like if we're talking dune worms,
Yeah, it'll be like 1.
yeah.
Those are big worms.
Let's just do a couple more here before we wrap up for the night. Cuxa says, what is cooler? Which is a cooler word? Typhoon or hurricane? Game on.
Typhoon.
What about like, I think whirlpool is cooler.
Then typhoon. It's got the word pool in it.
Cyclone?
Cyclone's cool. But typhoon's cool. Hurricane isn't that cool to me. I think of the hurricane tortilla kid.
I think of
Remember
The
that
Weekend.
Hurricane?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Not, The Weekend isn't cool.
No.
No.
I think foo-foo's a cooler word.
Yeah, Phoebe's awesome. I love that. I love that word. Foo.
Ooh, bloody Nora.
That was cool.
Thank you, I've been practicing that one.
Oh, Christing Nora.
Christing Nora. The Freezer God says, can we get an update on Jim's fish? How's it doing? Did Jim ever upgrade his tank like he wanted to on JARCast? 315.
I think so. I think I upgraded my tank.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It was only a few months ago, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, I don't know when 315 was. Yeah. I'm a little bit worried about Harold at the minute, my fish.
Why? I thought he was growing.
He is growing. He just doesn't seem that healthy at the minute, like mentally.
How can you tell?
Because the thing is, I got these plants, right? When I upgraded my tank, I got these plants, and they're growing like crazy. I can't get my head around it. Like, I wake up and the plant is like doubled.
Oh.
They're huge. They're like the classic sort of wavy leaves on them.
Yeah.
And they've grown so tall that if they were to be up straight, like they should, they'd be out the tank and then like the depth of the tank again.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So they've grown. They're at the back of the tank and they've grown up and they go over the whole like top.
Oh. So Harold's getting scared.
Well, maybe. And he just seems kind of like confined. But I've been so busy with life that I can't, like, other than feeding.
Maybe you need to trim them.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I should just get like scissors and chop the tops off. I don't know. I sort of, a general rule of my life is that I deal with shit like after it happens, you know?
Reactive instead of preactive.
Yeah, I basically don't have a concept of future, you know?
Like a dog.
Like a rat.
Like a rat.
Yeah, like a rat on coke listening to jazz.
Or like a bug.
Or like a worm.
Like Tiefling Afria says, "Hi Jar, I've been listening to some of the old casts recently. I've now listened to about 67% of the episodes. That's a really accurate percentage.
Yeah.
And I've noticed a lot of bug talk. I'm an entomologist, so listening to your mostly inaccurate insect rants is very entertaining. I have a 2-part question. One for you guys, and one for the mighties. First for y'all. What are the top 5 best and top 5 worst bugs of all time, and why? Now for the mighties. How many other jar entomologists are there? Bear ding dongs." Look at the crazy way they've written this with the emojis.
Oh, wow. I like that. That's creative.
Best bugs?
Stick insects.
Stick insects are up there.
Yeah.
Praying mantis.
Yeah, they're cool. Insects.
I like worms. Bumblebees.
Yeah, bumblebee.
One more.
What about honeybees over bumbles?
Bumblebees are cooler. Nicer.
Yeah, Mario gets a bumblebee form. Kind of a controversial one. But like ants.
Ants or termites?
Ants, not termites.
What about pillbugs?
What?
Woodlouse.
No, they're not top 5.
Earwigs.
Nah, ew, fuck them.
Maybe they can be another one.
I like ants. They have homes.
They have complex structures.
Yeah. And they
Okay.
have like a
Well,
society.
ants then. Okay. So that's 5 best, 5 worst. Earwigs. Nah,
no.
not earwigs.
No.
Ladybirds.
No, what?
This is one of my hottest takes, potentially. I think ladybirds, they're fucked.
Why?
They bite you.
You're the only guy in the world that's been bitten by a ladybird. Jesus.
So ladybird, that's
No,
confirmed.
that is not going on.
Ah,
Otherwise, if that goes on, then worms have to go on as well.
no,
Being taken
we need
off the best.
worms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mosquitoes. That's like the obvious one. Mosquitoes, fleas.
Oh, fleas.
Do fleas count as an insect?
Yeah. What would they be otherwise? Aliens.
Yeah.
I have ones I hate. Those things that like they live on ponds. They just skate on the top.
Yeah, but they're not top 5 worst.
I think they are. They're horrible. They can bite you.
They are horrible. No, but we're like restricting it to just Britain.
Yeah,
and we've got some of like the least offensive bugs on the planet.
True.
You know,
We've been careful not to include arachnids. Do they count as bugs? Or are they something?
they're not insects, are they?
No, you're right.
Yeah, fuck you. We're etymologists too.
Yeah, what were we wrong about in our insect rants?
I don't remember ever talking about insects.
Yeah, me either.
There's got to be some more bugs out there.
Two more.
Am I right in saying the camel spider isn't actually a spider?
It is an arachnid, though, isn't it?
Is it an
I'm pretty sure.
Is it like a scorpion?
I think it's a scorpion.
Okay.
The camel spider is a scorpion.
It's something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Because it's a
I'll
scorpion
find out,
without
but
a
I'm not
sting
going to
on
be
it.
happy about having to look at this thing.
Yeah. Oh my god, I hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some really. What's the thing that Mad Eye Moody tortures?
Oh, that's a spider, isn't it?
Is it a spider?
No,
it's a scorpion because it's got like little hands.
Oh.
They're freaky though.
Nah, those don't count. What about like flies? Grubs.
Oh my god, yeah. Like big maggots.
Yeah, maggots. That's one.
But they're
Even-
not like
even though
their
they-
own thing, are they? They're like babies.
Yeah, but most bugs have them.
Oh shit. There's one that might need to be added to the best in place of something else.
What?
Caterpillar.
They're like a.
They're-
They have 3 cool forms.
Yeah. So it counts as like one insect for the price of 3.
Caterpillars are
No,
wild.
the other way around.
I actually kind of like moths as well, even though that's kind of controversial.
Yeah, it depends on the moth.
They can be like huge.
They're quite ugly, moths.
No, they're kind of fun. That is ugly. This fucking thing.
Jesus fuck. See, that's
Wind
like...
scorpions.
What?
Yeah. A class of arachnida known variously as camel spiders, wind scorpions, sun spiders, or solifuges.
Yeah, and they like bury themselves in the sand. Oh, God,
I don't feel the same way
freakish.
about spiders you do, though. I actually I'll save spiders.
I
as
save
well.
spiders. I'm terrified of them, but I won't kill them.
Oh, okay. That's fair then. Like if there's one in the bath and it's about to get drowned, I'll scoop him up.
I mean, I just wouldn't run the bath. I mean, like, if I started running the bath, he'd have to go.
There was like
It's too
talking
late.
about my famous compost. I opened the lid the other day to do a pee into it. It's also a urinal.
Awesome.
And as I peed, the vibrations awoke something. In the corner, the biggest fucking spider you've ever seen just went up and like had a little look. I was like, fuck this, I don't want to get drenched.
The piss
So,
spider.
oh, there you go. Yeah.
That's fucked. Surely he's a problem in there, though. You don't want a spider in compost. He's eating the living things.
No, I'm fine with him in there. Because then those will just like rot as well.
Yeah, I guess. We're missing one bad bug.
Yeah,
right?
there's one bad bug left. There's so many bad bugs.
Yeah, most of them.
Not most.
No?
Just ones that are aggressive.
Yeah, anything that bites. Don't need them. Ticks.
Oh, tick. That's the one.
Yeah.
We've met.
Easy.
What about wasps?
Oh, shit. Hornets.
Yeah.
There's so many bad bugs.
I would say like wasp/hornet. Like just group them together. I know that would annoy this person, but I don't care.
If you have to pick wasps or hornets, though, which would... Because I'd have to go
Hornets
wasps.
are worse.
Yeah, but I see way more wasps.
Yeah, wasps are more common. They're a more common annoyance.
Yeah. And it's cool the way bees kill hornets.
That is cool. That's very respectable.
Yeah. I love it.
So what one would we take away to put wasps on?
I forgot what the other ones were, man. One of the ones that doesn't bite.
Okay, I guess I'll get rid of ladybirds, even though they bite.
They don't suck blood, though.
Yeah, that's a special. It's not just the fact they suck blood. It's that they also just happen to carry some of the worst, most horrible diseases as well.
Yeah.
So as if it's not enough to give you a welt that's going to itch for weeks and get swollen and probably get infected.
Yeah.
No, they can also give you.
They can also kill
They
you.
can give you the give you
They
the
just-
Niles virus or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is disturbing. Or give you Lyme's disease so you can never be comfortable in the sun ever again.
Well, like mosquitoes, just malaria. You're fucked. Yeah. You know? This time, like, it is crazy to me because I've been on a whole bug thing for like the last 2 weeks, specifically bugs that bite.
Yeah.
Because we've had a very prolonged warm period in this country that every bug is having the best time.
Yeah.
They're so happy, and I keep getting bitten, and I'm like paranoid now about various shit. And it's like we are these genius level, like compare us to the rest of all of life. We're these genius things, like we have TVs, cameras, like security systems, computing, all this stuff.
Military industrial complex.
Yeah, like we're so good at killing other people and animals and stuff, but you get a few little tiny bugs in the wrong place. Getting rid of them, like, ultra impossible.
It's a whole branch of work in and of itself.
Yeah.
Exterminators.
Yeah, it's incredible that these little tiny brainless, they're just like nervous systems that are like, I sense there's something to suck. And then it goes and sucks on
There
you.
are some humans like that, to be fair.
Yeah, that is true. These nervous systems, Just hide. They sent something to suck, and they suck, and then drive you crazy, and you can't beat them.
No.
You know? And once you've been sucked once, you've lost already. You know?
I wonder if there's anyone out there that's like, oh, I just got a nice buy.
Yeah, I bet there is.
Apparently, I don't know if this is true, I heard somewhere that supposedly we do have the technology to eradicate something like mosquitoes, like permanently, but we've never implemented it because of the potential ecological impact it would have, because of course it would have a huge effect. But I think it would be worth it.
Yeah, let's find out. Yeah. No, like that is a hill I would die on. Eradicate fleas, eradicate mosquitoes, eradicate the
We've already made birds suffer enough, you know? Like, just add to the pile.
Yeah.
You know? Like what eats mosquitoes? I guess other bugs.
Frogs?
And frogs, but they still got other bugs. They got flies.
Well, yeah,
house
but
flies.
like everything is other bugs. Like, what are they really adding?
But imagine like the nutrition in a mosquito that's like full of blood.
Maybe. But I mean, what if the biggest thing that changed was human population just went fucking nuts? Because they have killed so many people. Mosquitoes.
Yeah, they have. Man, you're making me think dragonflies as well. I think they're a cool
They're
bug.
really cool. Yeah.
There's options.
What about like parasites and stuff though? Like tapeworms? What is that? It's a worm.
Like, yeah, do they count as a bug?
I don't know. What about the pea bug? The one that
I
swims.
thought that's a fish.
Is it a fish?
I think
A fish swims in your pee and explodes your dick or whatever.
Okay, here we are. Tapeworms are not bugs. Unlike worms, insects have exoskeletons that act like a skeletal support structure. And
Wait, so worms aren't an insect?
Oh. We're getting technical here. Worms, are they bugs? Worms are insects.
What?
Worms and slugs are not insects. Insects have 6 legs, 2 antennae, and an exoskeleton. Worms and slugs have soft bodies, do not have arms or legs, and move by crawling. Then what is it?
Worms are off the list. Dragonfly steps in.
Yeah. The
Mollusks.
are members of several invertebrate phyla. They're bugs.
Yeah. Creepy crawlies.
Scary raries.
Yeah.
Right. I want to end on this anecdote then, if you're done with the bugs.
Yeah, I'm done with the bugs. Hate the bugs.
I'm getting itchy. The Big Large says this. The Geordie Peterson beef for every meal thing is popular among right-wingers right now, though in most cases it's an all-meat diet. My conservative roommate eats nothing but bacon, butter, steak, and burgers. She refuses anything else. Butter and eggs are okay apparently, but anything with more than 2 ingredients that isn't made of meat is a big no-go. I've seen her with 2 sticks of butter on a fork, dripping them in cheese, on sour cream sauce and eating it as a snack. This seems ridiculous to me, but what goes further is that she's convinced that fat and cholesterol are actually healthy, and that nutritionists have been lying to people for years. It's obviously a crock, and when I see her watching videos on YouTube from the people who drove her to do this, it seems clear that it's all confirmation bias. I worry about her, but at the same time she gives me shit for snacking and enjoying vegetables, so I've just decided to let her give herself heart problems and get on with my life.
That's crazy.
Just eating butter.
Yeah, that's gross. But also, you should eat fat. Like,
yeah,
you shouldn't avoid
I thought there
fat.
is some truth to that.
Yeah,
tendril,
fat is good for you.
Where the big shug made it so
Suge Knight,
made it so big fat were the enemy when it was big shug with
it was
the problem.
big shug the whole time.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, you shouldn't. I mean, natural fat's good.
Yeah,
processed rubbish fat's bad. Simple as
trans fats or whatever.
If it was like an avocado, like dipped in like natural cheese from the cheese tree or whatever, that'd be good. But like processed milky cheese and processed fat butter or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a nutritionist or a fucking insectologist or whatever it's called.
But I am a cheese enjoyer.
Yeah, I like...
Even though it gives me that rear.
That's the thing. You know something's good when you like sacrifice enjoyable toilet time.
Yeah, all my favourite things basically.
Yeah.
Spicy noodles at 2 a.m.
And on that note, for the next 9 episodes, we're going to be doing the Beef Peterson special. We're going on all beef and we're going to rate it.
And at the same time, we are going to do the, the shit challenge.
Yeah. 1 toilet, 3 men's shit, 9 weeks. Let's see what happens.
No flush.
Never flush.
Yeah.
You know, in like anime, you know, in anime and cartoons and stuff, when they're holding like a hot drink, and there'll be all that steam coming off, and then they go once, and it's gone, and then they can drink it. I wish real life worked like that.
Real life's a lot more disappointing than anime, I think you'll find.
I think as you grow up, you realise real life isn't anime. I think that's what growing up is.
What was the moment you realised real life wasn't anime?
Hey.
Hello, forgotten one. Hello, the forgotten one.
I think people aren't interested in her because her eyelashes are so stupid.
I think it's because she just kind of looks like a fish.
Yeah.
You know? She really got that fish face going on. Those fish eyes.
Those thighs.
Empty eyes, you know?
Paisley got no soul.
That would be a good anime. A golden retriever's soul gets trapped in a human or something. Delicious. Scrumptious.
It kind of tastes like cinnamon, kind of, I guess.
Cinnamon? What is that, ginger?
Yeah, I guess. No, it's chamomile.
Oh, it shouldn't taste like cinnamon.
Well, just one of those days, huh?
It's definitely one of those months where we have to thank the Jar Media patrons over at the Jar Media Patreon.
Which we actually do every month.
Every month.
So every month is one of those months.
But this is the scary month, the October month.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna... Well, there's no James, so I'll do half, you do half. Yes?
Okay.
Big thanks to Poop Nuggets 4000, Benson Burner, Cream Shoes, Pitts View, Timothy Mark, aka Bidiot Bales, Dom, Frisco, Danny Valentine, Foul Git, Gungan Pussy, Make Him Misa Go Bombay Crazy.
Nice.
Sam Barlow. Thai Boy Goon, I'm fresh as fuck. Bands by the box. Yeah, I love them Bezos. Jeff Bezos. Alex's dad. Erectin Aria Spencer here. Murdo Wallace. James, the type of guy to have steam coming out of his ears when he's mad. Harry James Climpton Prince. James's dad's Tenga egg. Go Onion, I have to collect the tools. Daft Punk goonin after all. Quetzalcoatlus Northropy. Thank the Lizard Lords. Only Singaporean darling. James's dada. Epsteination. Nicholas Latifi's estranged son. Bogley's best. Eden, please do another North America plus Europe leg of tour. The JARCast begs you. Banana Milk. My name Jeff. Harry Scuderia. How to change patron username. Big Wumbo. Armored Core, except James voices Michigan, Alex voices Azu? I don't know. I haven't played. My Iguazu?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Iguazu.
Jamie voices Carla and Argy voices Air. I haven't played this game,
Carla.
so these names are not in my lexicon. Abigail M. Barnaby's Panopticon. Lolin. The only neurotypical Jar fan. Lildred Incorporated. Saishin. Finn Arthurs. Vivian Reed. Screw Sober October. I'm doing Locktober and my mommy Dommy has the keys to my chastity cage already. The Fart Collector. Chocolate Fart, Scribble-Wah, Bonky, James's Mommy Dommy Milf, Splink, Skek, Magma Slug, Levi, Pearl Slug, Dr. Deluxo Shabangu, Oliver Holm Jarnby, Goonchiguna, I love Barbor Bell, she is my queen, LeBron James excited for White Boy Wednesday, Henlo Friend, Sucky Sucky Dum Dum, Neo Theo, James Dad, Zell, Simon Steele, Now I Am, Become Dobby, Haver of Gina, Palpreet Kaur, Joku, Nudie Arm, aka James's Passionate Bread Vacation Destinations. Shake It Off James version is the greatest song known to mankind. Chris Pratt stars in Baby James the movie. Krill Muncher, Unwashed Reptile, Manny Sanchez, Lagoon 22, and Simsy. Your turn.
Shimsy. Many thank yous to, I'm gonna say it again, Simsy. 0.6% Japanese Jarling. Gambler. The Gooning Gungan, Misa Goon Goon. Fapping and clapping, it's happening. Lapping up sap that have splat on the mat and the substance is masculine. Travis King, Captain Clunchhole. Storme supports Nagoya Grampus. Grant Connor, Jack Price, Kooky, Slimy Bill. I had a dream that I gooned to you. I'm not certain what it means. I didn't say that I would do it. I said it was a dream. Avi, State of Velasca. Matt Edge, world's biggest Kiadimundi fan. Callum J. Quick. True Mighty Jarling, he's going beast mode. Milk Maiden, Ganja Satellite. In the crazy goblin lair, shake your booty as I stare, I do declare a mighty bear. Tonio's Welt. Nietzsche. Dobby's gynecologist. Slums Mackenzie, the original party worm, wimmy wham wham was he. I love Slums Mackenzie. Salad 519. The Jar's secret project is just Jim shooting a snot rocket at the camera lens. Slam Dunk Cosmos. Harriet Broadley. Tom Berenack. Gilbert the Awesome One. James is Dad. This is a public service announcement. I have rebranded from Nate's Minifigs and I am now called Input Brick. Please edit the past somewhere there is a small island of Jameses doomed to build cars and drive them into the ocean. Give me that white boy stare. Ha ha ha, he, I'm the laughing Jim, and you can't catch me. Cobalt Rad, Drain Mike Hawk Johnson. Michael, if none of the patrons I subscribe to release Jumper 2008 review, I will unleash hellfire upon the world the likes. Swindled Ginger. Piss Drinkers Unleashed. Thomas Martin. Before I hand this iPad off to you, you should know that I let Piss a Dick use it. And now it's full of piss. Swish, swish. Robert, Aura, Keck Flexington, Fartbag, Biscuit, Dreamoffle 2142. The main love interest in Shane Dawson's film Not Cool also plays female V from Cyberpunk. Is that true?
Really?
Is this true? No way. Just married Jarling, let's go. Woo! Danny G. Maced Claude. Woodpecker from Mars, Edgy Air Wrecker. Uber gay Mong Owl, sickest ninja injury this century, enter plea, lend sympathy to limp wrists, simple Simon rhyming MCs, trees is free, please e-girl in a Bebo got her Norwegian wife to start saying bear, I do declare. Creamer, Adam Johnston, Tom Buis, James Sextape 2024, Super Crunchers, Joel Stewart, When Blackbirds Fly 2016, Big Whoops, Gremblo, JBG, Kuta Panda, Lucy Tai is an Asian anal queen, Randy Ruins Patreon, The Pooh Man, Mel Gibson, The Fifth Funny, Katia fucking Manigan, and of course, as always, last but not least, David Wallace. Thank you dearly.
I like how many Gungan ones there are, or just prequel references.
Yeah. Yeah, particularly I like Gungan and Watto stuff.
bomb bag crazy. Making me go bomb.
Yeah.